Hi, in this video we are going to have a look at the third day of the Alchemist Academy shop event. Today's stages, the most important one that I'm going to pay some attention to is the troop training. Of course we get for the login. Mighty Army, I will just start one Tome of War, and for the artifacts that's also active today, I kind of made a mistake, and I just realized that I haven't prepared for the prestige banners. Maybe I'm going to have a look at this during this video. I think there is one building where I want to upgrade it past level, what was it? Level 35 was the previous max, I think. For the rest, yeah, if I still have some, maybe for the siege. Maybe I will look at that later. Artifact, I made kind of a mistake because I didn't have enough lake gravel to make an upgrade. That was unnecessary. I could have purchased that easily from the Spire Loot shop. But yeah, now it's a bit too late. I need 20 days to purchase that, or maybe at the end of the shop event I'm going to buy a bit of lake gravel if I still have some credits left. But yeah, that was a bit of a mistake. But not really a disaster. Mighty Army, I will start it now and then we will go for the training. Just to learn one. And maybe if there is, lately we often have it 2 times during the shop event, and I will just do another one. Assume that will happen, and then I will do another one during the second time it happens. Then I don't have to use so many speed ups, and I get more rewards, I think, than just using 2 on the same stage. Okay, well, let's claim these already. Okay, let's prepare. I think I already have the normal gear set. So let's get a training scepter, definitely worth it because I plan to train quite a lot. My talents are already set for training, the focus on balance. My heroes should already be set. That is Helloes with the 66% and Lady Isabel with the 360 increased training capacity. What these days is also, what I find at least important, is the virtues. I forgot which one is it. Clearly started, okay, training capacity plus 1000, the compassion one, definitely useful. So I think I'm all set, and I just have to use my my talents, my temporary talents. Let's already speed this up. That was one batch that I started a while back. Oh yeah, what I also wanted to have a look at, so we also have the 300% active. I didn't have a lot of losses last time, so that's quite nice. You have the training cost, but that's only, compared to what I plan to train, only a very small amount. Still, it helps a bit. 29 million, not so much. But I plan to first do that, and if I try to do it well, so that when I'm close to this, very close to this 29 million, I start another big training batch so that I use the 300% as much, benefit from the 300% as much as possible. Okay, so let's do that. Well, this is active still. Population search, and of course also the quick training. So now I have to do a lot in let's see, using one of them, how much does this, how much power is this? That is, so I can do 3 of these, right? Let's check again. 6. Oh, no, I should be able to do 4 of these. 6.4 times 4. So yeah. And I have enough. So let's. And I, of course, because of the Avalon achievements is active, I will get quite some of these recruitment badges back. And doing one more. Let's see where I'm at now. Still 3.5 approximately. So let's just now do a normal batch. How much is that? $1.35. How many more can I do? 1.35 is only one normal batch, I think. Oh, did I do the correct one previously? I hope so. Job. And just double checking. Let's do a little bit. 1.35. So if I do like 2.5, I think that should still be okay. Just trying to make the most. Hope I don't make a mistake. Always possible. I spent not most of my day, but I spent quite some time today in. Well, I'm not going to cut it closer. Of course, you can cut it closer, but I'm now going to just start a big training batch. I spent a lot of time today transferring resources from various farms. Just want to empty all the open resources out of my farms. Okay, how much more I've now, not exactly sure how much I've done. Should be something like 140,000, I think. Let's let's grab 5 of these. That is going quite okay. So I actually plan to go to use 800,000 minutes, so that takes quite some time. I have to think a bit. So this should be approximately the amount of inventory that I want to do, and you could choose to end with a big batch, but since there's currently this event going on where we actually need to increase our true power daily, I'm not really, I didn't really want to do that, so I just do it like this and start a regular batch, for a daily batch. Okay, let's see, can I already claim some Avalon achievements? For the other two, the cavalry and bowmen, I plan to train around 200,000 each. So most rewards I already got. I only 2 left that I will take. 200,000 each. Let's also, I have to claim the rewards from here. So let's start with 4. So that is already 100,000, a little bit more. Now let's see how many patches if I also want to use for those. Let's use 5 of these. Three. 4. 5. And now let's just do 10 normal ones. 1, 2, and this is number 3. Starting number 4. Starting number 5. Starting number 6. Seven. 8. 9. And 10. So that should be approximately what I plan to do, and then we start another. Oh, that was wrong. Another 1052. Okay, now we do more or less the same here. We start with 4. And then another 5 small ones. The 20,000 ones, I always like to keep quite some of them in case we don't win our Kingdom vs. Kingdom for a while, so that I can still use them. They're quite useful, I feel, in making the most of this 300%, but the 5,000 don't really have a lot of added value for me besides just using them during the speed training like I'm doing now. Okay, now it's time for a bit of a check where we are at with the Avalon achievements, and I believe that the 800,000 is the same as the target is the same as I think the same as the last target here, so I want to reach those both. So still have a bit of way to go. Don't care too much if I overshoot it a little bit. Oh, it doesn't want me to train. It is glitching, so now and then I've had it before. This is 5, 6, 7, and 8. I think that's a nice time to check where we are at. Oh, I already overshot it a bit, but as I said, that is fine. Probably I didn't take into account that I already sped up some training that I didn't start. So that's, yeah, I'm not going to go further. I find these hero fragments, it's nice, but 2 of each is not worth it for me to spend so much more speed ups now. Ranking, yeah, not really that interesting, to be honest. So some likely going to be 60 or 30 war scrolls. That is, yeah, not a very interesting reward. I think that's still a bit, yeah, for me, what is not so nice, and I still complain about it, even though it happened already almost 2 years ago, but when the kingdoms merged, or maybe they already did it before, and yeah, to get the ranking rewards together with other kingdoms, that is just not so interesting. Also here, really train quite a lot. Oh, a bit of a problem also happens as well sometimes that the game closes. Let's have a look. What I wanted to show is also that for this kingdom raid, with the amount of troops, the amount of points that I got, the amount of troops that I trained, that it is not, it's not going to be a very interesting rewards. And even, to be honest, even the top rewards, if you consider how much you need, even if the top reward consider how many people play for this rank 1, I still think it's very limited. 135 of these cents of time, it's not really to say, oh wow, that's so great, I'm going to do for it, and the other things are really laughable matter altogether. So probably I'm now going to stay in this, it's already Friday, well, could be that many people still pass me, but likely I will remain in this 11 to 30 slot. But yeah, it's not 55 cents of time, yeah. Not really that interesting, to be honest. Okay, let's have a look at this. Okay, before I'm going to look at the rewards, because I am going to look at whether there is anything interesting in the discount shop today, because that is one of the benefits. In theory, I really haven't looked yet, so I don't know what's in there, but one of the benefits is that I have unlocked all tiers now, and that's the only time I can do that, because for the rest, when it is about increasing a high score as a low or non-spender, you can never, I don't think you can ever reach the 3rd tier. But for this troop training, definitely it is possible. What I wanted to look at, where was the one that gives me another cavalry damage, not cavalry damage received, but cavalry damage. I forgot which one that is. I have to hospital, not going to give anything. Was it the, no, also not. Bowman damage received. Pretty sure this one was bowman damage, the watchtower. That's the one I actually already did. I don't want to look at the others. Is it the storehouse, troop damage received? Is it the cavalry damage received? Why am I not finding it? Bowman damage received. Cavalry damage. So I would like to do this one, but unfortunately I don't even have enough of these. I only have 170. So, okay, I'm not going to do anything here. Do I still have any levels? Because I thought, I didn't check, but I thought this is the only one. So let's just upgrade this one a few levels. Not really going to look at the points. Oh, this is already 35. Oh, The building has to go to 35. The building is 34. I never bothered to upgrade it. Okay, so that's something I will do another time, so that I can get a little bit more of these credits. Okay, so now the last thing that remains is looking at the shop. Is there anything really interesting? Could get one intensity crystal 6 with a discount, but yeah, not really that interested, to be honest. The things that I can get here are quite disappointing. The only thing I'm going to get is the Dragon Flame orbs. It's not a huge amount, but 60 is a nice amount, and normally I buy them for full price, so definitely this is going to be interesting. I could buy 2 Intensity Crystal 6, but I'm getting close to having everything useful to already 6 stars, all the dragon skills are, and yeah, to buy these helping me on my way to getting a dragon skill to 7 stars, that is a very long time investment, and I don't think I'm ready to use shop credits on that yet. And the other things I just don't find so interesting. Okay, of course, training speed-ups are nice, but I'm not going to spend shop credits on that. Similar with the Colossal March capacity, nice, but yeah. And as long as we don't get Celestial Badges, Royal Badges, I'm definitely not going to use shop credits on. Okay, long talk, but I think that was it for today. Quite happy with the progress I made. What is interesting, of course, I'm quite interested to see my new power, so that's quite nice, 3.6 billion, 3.6 and a half. I still have some, quite some troops in the Alliance Hospital a bit, and in the regular hospital also a bit, so that's quite nice. So just going to wait with that to be on full power, so quite happy with that. Oh, before I forget, I should start another one of, let's do my gear back and start another one of 1052 and another 1 day siege training. Okay. Well, that was really it for today. If you have any comments or any questions, that is always much appreciated, and thanks for watching this video.